Battery 50%. Connected to the best iPhone.
There's my other phone. All right.
Wow. Sorry I'm late, guys. There he is, Rob. I appreciate you, brother. I slept an hour and a half later today, and I feel like a freaking $1 million. I needed that. I still hit the gym and stuff, but it's just everything is a little bit later. So my apologies, but we're going to be hitting some probates today, but I'm going to start out with some new commercials and some cash offer properties that I have to follow up on. Yeah, brother. Oh, it's tasting good today, man. Everything tastes good when you get a good night's sleep. All right. Enough of that. Let's get started. All right. What do we have? Who's first? Let's see. Just typing in some stuff on the Instagram. Yeah, no. So drop in the comments, brother. How did it go? Did you talk to people? Did you get appointments? What happened to me? What happened to you? All right, and then we're gonna go do more deals with. Cool. Awesome. We got a good audience today. This is awesome. You guys are going to hear some good stuff. I'm ready to rock and roll. We have about 8 or 9 new commercials too today, and I really want to hit those first. So let's do that. All right. This is one I wanted to call particularly. I'm hoping these people speak English. I've had a bad run of Spanish names, and they don't speak English. They only speak Spanish, and I'm not bilingual, so. And I wasn't able. I've left these people a few messages, but I have not heard back. So let's see what happens. I need a sheet of paper. All right, cool. Let's rock and roll. Shall we? This is Jorge. Is it Jorge? No, Mr. Probates. He is in his 70s, so we obviously call him by his last name. So let's give Mr. Probates a shout. Oh, let's first make sure this puppy's not listed. Send a few texts. No appointments yet. They're coming. Hell yeah, they are, brother. No hablo español, man. I wish I did, but I do not. I wish I did. I know this property's not listed. Oh, this is a beautiful property too. All right, it's still on. No, it's off Craxy. All right, good. So it's off Craxy. It's still on LoopNet. It's still on LoopNet, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's available. Yeah, this definitely expired. We are going to pull this up on the multiple and just make sure this is in Union County. This is Plainfield. And it was, I'm almost certain this wasn't. Yeah, this expired. 2.5 million. They initially had it listed at 2.8 for a year, didn't sell. That was in 2022 to 2023. Then they list in 2025 and it expired 2 days ago. So their asking price is crazy. Yeah. And they are listing, no, they went with a different broker. These are all residential brokers. All right. Let's give this a shout and see. This is Mr. Paredes. All right, cool. Let's give him a shout. What do we got? Let's give him a shout. Where's his number? Okay, there he is. I gotta zoom this in a little bit. I can't read it. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I need my glasses. Damn, man. There we go. Fuck. I'm gonna get to my eyesight so it regenerates itself, and I don't need glass. I've never needed glasses in the 50 years that I've been on planet Earth, and today I need. They're only 0.5s, but I still need them. All right, it's ringing. Let's see what we got. Hi, is this Mr. Paredes? Mr. Paredes, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial broker right in the Union County area with Tip Commercial. I wanted to ask a question, sir, about the property that you had for sale. It looks like it came off the market a couple days ago in Plainfield, the building that was for sale there. Is that your building, sir? You extended the listing for a month? It actually came off the market. Let me see. I'll tell you the exact 2 days ago, sir, September 9th. It came off the market. It expired. Yes. Yes, sir. We're commercial agents in the area. So I noticed you were listing your property with residential agents. We're actually commercial agents in the area. Yeah, we wanted to. Okay. Okay, and I'm curious, is there a are you saying that to call you in a month because you think the listing is still active? Actually, it came off. It was a 6-month listing you have, right? Yes. You listed it in March and it came off the market yesterday. That's the 6 months. Yeah. What Let me ask you a question, Mr. Paredes. Would it help you if I got one of my associates to call you with me and he speaks Spanish? Would that help? Okay. Yeah. Well, let me do this, sir. I'm gonna have my associate give you a call with me, and he can explain to you with me that your listing actually expired, so you're free to list with whoever you want. Yeah, it expired yesterday or 2 days ago. You don't need to wait a month if you wanna sell it. Yeah. Okay. What would be a good time for you, sir? Maybe in the evening? It's called, TIP, Tip Commercial. Yeah, and I'm Daniel. Thank you, Mr. Paredes. Call today. Alright. I gotta get one of my guys on this because there's a definite language barrier, but he said to me, "I wanna sell it." Alright. I'm gonna actually call him. Who would be I think Humberto would probably be good. So now what I'm gonna do is call one of my agents who is bilingual. He might be prospecting right now, so I might not get him. He better not answer, actually.
Your call has been forwarded. The
Good.
person you're trying to reach is not available.
All right. I'm glad he didn't call. I'm glad he didn't answer because he's probably prospecting right now and doing lead generation. So, all right. But this is good because he wants to sell the property. So now I just have to get there's a barrier. He's not understanding that he's able to list right now. So, boy oh boy. Any of you single women out there, if you're Spanish, come on down. I need to learn Spanish. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is another one that I wanted to call. This is 1.5 million. This is in same area actually. All right, so this is a mother and a son. So I think the mother owns it. Let me see. Let's take a look. All right. There it is. Oh, nice. What is this? Interesting. It's like a burger joint. This is cool. I don't think I've ever sold anything like this before. This is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. Okay, so this is falling under 864, 725. So we just got to make sure, guys, it's not on the market. That's all. All right, that's not coming up. That's why. Oh, duh. It's the wrong county. I got the wrong county. I did not know that North Plainfield is in Somerset County, but it is. And Plainfield is in Union County. All right. This property is not listed. It expired. It was only listed once. 6-month listing? No. 2-month listing. Contact listing agent. Who listed this? That's why. Okay. There. So, guys on WhatsApp, if you ever get a text message saying "State of New Jersey, Division of Taxation, your tax refund has been processed," please get the fuck out of here. Who does this dumb shit? Fucking dopey bots. All right. So this is cool. Marketed ridiculously bad. So we're gonna give a shout and see what we got here. What do we got? What do we got? All right. Uh, all right. Let's call the mom. This is Mrs. Adams. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is a residential number, so I hope it works. I only have residential numbers for her. For him, I have both, but it's the son. He's only in his 30s. I'm imagining she owns it. All right, we're not going to leave a message. I'm going to call the son. He's probably at work, but that's okay. Demetrios. That's who this is. I hope this is the right number. I got voicemail. Good morning. This message is for Demetrios. Sir, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. We wanted to reach out to you today regarding a building that was for sale over in North Plainfield. We noticed it came off the market and just had a couple questions regarding its availability and, if your family and yourself are still interested in selling it, if that's still important to you. My number directly is 973-255-8714. Again, I'm Daniel and I'm with TIP Commercial. We're commercial agents. Thank you. All right. I'm going to call one more number that looks like it's more recent than this one. This one went right to voicemail. Let's see. Good morning. This message is for Demetrios. Demetrios, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Was reaching out to you today regarding a building that was for sale over in North Plainfield. Please give me a call. We have a couple questions for it, regarding it, I should say. My number directly is 973-255-8714, and I'm Daniel with Tip Commercial. Thank you. All right. I don't know. All right, these should be in my follow-up loss. So let me check follow-up loss. And then we're going to put. Oh, I see. That sucks. All right, we're gonna have to do a different way, but that's all right. Let's call the next one, and then I'll put these in as I go. What do we got here? A million one. And this is, let's see. I know where this is actually. Huh. I think I know this building. I do actually. All right. It did expired twice. Let's just get some details. So here's the one that expired for me. Uh, it was a 90-day listing. That's always fun. So they keep doing 90-day listings. So this is a problem. I understand. Okay. So this is a rooming house. All right. This is a rooming house. These are, and I know my partner does not like these. So I'm going to text him now and be like, "Hey, all right, let me see what he says. Before I call this person, I have to know if I have one in Jersey City, or I'm sorry, in Bayonne, and he does not want to do it. So, um, yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. So let me move on to the next one. I want to get some calls in here. Um, yeah, I would do this one. I was wondering. This is only 950,000, but because it's a decent bit away. But this guy lives out of state. He lives in South Carolina. Let me just pull this up. I don't think this is listed. Nope, came off the market, and this is like right in our wheelhouse. This is an industrial warehouse, and he's using commercial agents to do it. I gotta call this guy. Freaking way. All right, this is Joseph. All right, I'll send it to you. My partner said he may. Oh shoot! Well, I got this one. I should have took a picture of it. But let's call this guy. This is Joseph. He owns a warehouse in Belvedere, and he lives in South Carolina. All right, it's ringing. Mm, still ringing. That's him. Always want to have the right number. Good morning. This message is for Joe. Joe, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent in the 101 Warren County area, Mars County, with Tip Commercial. Was reaching out to you this morning regarding that building you have for sale over in Belvedere. Looks like a great piece of property, and my partner and I were a little confused as to what's happening with it. How come it's not selling? And it looks like it came off the market. couple days ago. So I'm just curious to see if selling it is still important to you, sir. When you have a moment, please give me a call. It is Thursday. It's about 10 o'clock. My number is 973-255-8714. And again, I'm Daniel Joe, and I'm with Tip Commercial Agents. Thank you. And so that's his number, which is awesome. And let's see. This one I like too. Well, hold on a minute. This one's 1.8 million. What is this? Guy's 79. Yeah, this is good. This guy's out of state too. Let's pull this one up. I think is that Warren or Hunterdon County? Shit, I don't know. No, it's Somerset. Fuck. You kidding? How do I not know my own? There is so many of them. That's true. All right. The address is it's the best number ever. 69. High school stuff, man. High school stuff. Uh, I can be a child sometimes. You got to have some fun with it. You know what I mean? Everything isn't always serious. There he is, 1.7, expired, a former bank. I know the other agent. I think he's actually commercial too. All right, let's see. Let's give this a shout. This is Mr. Capadogli, George. I'm just going to call him George. All right. Man, I can't even see that. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? All right, here we go. This is George. Hi, is this George? Hi, George. My name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent in New Jersey with Tip Commercial. Sir, we were reaching out to you. I'm sorry? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. I just wanted to reach out to you today, regarding George, regarding it looks like you had a building that was for sale over in Manville, came off the market. In Manville? Oh, you don't? Okay. Oh, I might have the wrong person. I'm sorry about that. Uh, all right, no problem. All right. Wrong person. That sucks. All right, so all right, let me pull this up. Who did I 924,186,000. Let me try this number. There's a few other numbers. All right, there's a few other numbers that came up. Let me try these. Nope, that's not it. All right, no, I don't have the right numbers for this guy. Shit. This does happen where you just don't. Yeah, that's the address. Fuck. No. Damn. Who owns this fucking place. Resistance. Shit. I want this. I want this building. This is ridiculous. How can I not? How can I not have the right number? All right. I don't have the right number for this one. And I let me see if my assistant can do mine a little more. Good morning, lady. Hey, do me a favor. On the commercial lead, the one in Manville on South Main Street, George is not the owner of that. The forewarn that you pulled. He doesn't own it. He doesn't have the property. So that's not the right owner. Can you do some real data mining here? Just dig and see if you can find me the real owner. George does not own it. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go to the next one. I don't want to waste too much time on this because that one's not. Now, this one I like too. This is 1.4 million. My only issue with this is who owns it. But let's see what we have. All right, this is in Patterson. We don't normally do Patterson, my partner and I. It has to be above a specific price point in this area. It's a little like politically correct with this. The rents are very low in this area. So because of those factors, we have um, there it is. It did expire. Okay. Um, we have specific price points. Like it has to be above a specific price point for us to do it in this area. And this fits above the price point. All right. This is a 6 unit building, 3 over 3. So we love that. Now, when I say 3 over 3, do you guys know what I mean when I say that? Ooh, all right, hold on. That's what I need, that expense sheet. She has an expense sheet on here. Okay, this is cool. This is good. Um, all right, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna call this. This is Ms. Lau. All right. And there's the daughter too. Hello? All right, that's that was like a weird message. I don't think that's the right number. Let me call the daughter. This looks like the daughter. All right, that went right to voicemail. Um, Let me try the mom. There's a house line. I'm gonna get these people because I think there's value in this building. See, this is Ms. Lau. This is like fact finding. It's like underwriting. You're just like digging for answers. All right, I'm gonna leave a message. Good morning. This message is for Ms. Lau. Ms. Lau, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. The reason I was calling this morning is I wanted to ask a question about a building that was for sale in Patterson. Looks like a beautiful building, and my partner and I were a little confused as to why it didn't sell. So we wanted to just find out, some information and see if selling is still important to you. Please call me. It's about 10:15 on Thursday. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you, Ms. Lau. And I'm also gonna hit the daughter one more time. Now it's ringing. Maybe she was on the phone. This is Diana. Ah, there was a pause. Damn, I thought it was her. Good morning. This message is for Diana. My name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent in the Passaic County area with Commercial. I was reaching out to you regarding a building that was for sale on Broadway, Patterson. My partner and I just wanted to ask a couple questions and see what happened as to why it didn't sell because it looked like a great building and we were just a little confused. It is Thursday. It's about 10:15. You can call me at 973-255-8714. Thanks, Diana. Look forward to hearing from you. All right. So I left messages on both daughter and mom. We got here. This guy lives in Florida too. Wow, this is crazy. I'm getting all these out of state owners. Love this. Absolutely love it. Bro, there's two doves right now fighting on my patio. I throw seed out, and they're fighting over seed. So much, like, there's so much seed. I don't understand why they're fighting over it. There's so much to eat. Crazy, but okay. This next one is looks like a doctor's office. Let's just make sure it's off the market, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think I checked this the other day. I know exactly where this building is. It's actually right near the mall. Yep, that's crazy. All right. The reason that I can tell right now why this didn't sell. The prices that it's insane. They're asking a crazy price for this condo. It's an office condo. Is this my It is. Who listed this? Wow. All right, this is so I'm gonna call. So this is gonna be. This is interesting. All right, so let me give you the synopsis. I knew this address was interesting. Let me give you the synopsis of this. Yeah. All right. Um, well, this is a perfect time for coffee. All right. No. Okay. Yeah, this is wild. A lender that I work with, this is their building. It's their office, and it didn't sell. And I wanna ask my loan officer. Actually, let me call my partner. Oh, get out of here. Come on. Fuck. There we go. Let me see if he's available. I'm curious. This is interesting. Hey, I got a scenario here. This is like wildly interesting. I'm never surprised at what I see. All right. What's the office condo market like within an office complex? To all right, pull this up. This is wild. Well, this one's in Rockaway, if you know Rockaway. It's past Mountain, so go 80 west, like, I don't know, fucking, Denville? No, no, from you, it's fucking 30, 40 minutes. You would just go. Yes, it's another 10 minutes. Oh, hold on. This is one of the called, I think. No, let me see something. Yeah, this is. Let me take this. Yeah. Oh, she's leaving me a message. Hey, Diana. This is. I'm sorry. I was actually on the phone with the owner of Tip, and I'm like, I think this is Diana. I just left her a message. She's like, take it, take it. I know. I'm still figuring out modern technology, and I'm probably way older than you. So, did you get my message? No problem. Awesome. No, I just wanted to make sure first, am I speaking to the right people? Because I also left a message for, I wanna say it's your mom? Perfect. Okay, good, good. We just wanted to make sure we had the right people first. Um, yeah, so it's funny, we were just talking about your building, and then he's like, "Take the call." We've sold buildings in Patterson because 'cause we're commercial brokers in the area, like commercial agents. and we were just curious, like, I don't know what happened. It looks like a great building, and we just wanted to see, I guess, number 1, are you thinking you're just gonna keep it, or is selling it still important to you, your mom and your family? Sure. Good question. So when properties come off the market, and expire, agents and brokers will go with what's when it's on the multiple listing service, which your property was, usually it would be your mom's number, and I have your mom's number. But when my assistant did like a data check on it, yours popped up too. So I thought it was co-owned. I thought maybe you co-owned it with your mom. Sure. That's okay. She's probably gonna get, and you may too, Diana, some calls from other brokers and agents residentially. You probably won't get any commercial. Um, Residential agents think that they can sell commercial property, and unfortunately, it's 2 different ballgames. So, yeah, so, I mean, I guess that would be the first question I'd ask is it still is your mom and you still looking to sell the building or Mhm. Yes. Ah. Yeah, okay. That's yeah. Investors and I appreciate what believe me, I guess I'd say this. We're looking to get you the absolute most we can, so the more we can sell it for, the more, you make and the more we make. But investors and buyers that buy this type of property, they don't get wealthy buying property that, doesn't cash flow. It has to cash flow, and I know you know that. So yeah. What did the number did you have somebody actually pencil out for you guys, like, pro forma and see what it would pencil out at as far as a value? Yes. Mhm. Okay. I'm looking at the and thank you for sharing that with me, first of all. Is and what would be this, Diana? What's the usually, look, people sell for different reasons, various reasons. They're moving out, they're tired of being landlords. What's the particular reason your mom's looking to sell the property? Mm, yes. Uh, okay. Just gonna take some notes here. So mom's retired. You live there too. Okay. And is it just you and your mom, Diana? Okay. And is it a 3 over 3? 3 apartments over 3 commercial? Okay, got it. So, if I'm hearing you right, the whole building residentially is occupied by your family? Gotcha. It's unusual. Good for you guys. I'm sure you probably saved a ton on rent and, expenses because your whole family owns it. Yeah, we just did a building in, Jersey City, and yeah, it's the same thing. The owner how do I say this? I so appreciate because I own property too, when you have good tenants, you don't raise rents, and rents tend to be on the lower side, but then what happens is you're experiencing it. Once you go to sell it, the investors are like, "Well, wait a minute, this isn't turning the cap rate isn't where it needs to be in this area." Uh I bet, I bet. We've seen it 100 times, so it's nothing that we haven't seen before. Um And it's hard because too, look, I mean, there's a human side of things where you know that, if you start to raise rents, not for your family, but if you own property, rental property, you have good tenants, and the more you raise it, the higher the likelihood that they would leave. So then you keep it at a lower number, but then again, at the end of the day, it's like, well, then when it comes time for you to sell, it affects the sale price, it affects the asking price because the property's not going to offer. So yeah, um, okay. And then what's your time frame, Diana? When are you thinking you're looking to do this? No, so I would. You're expired now, so you came off the market. You and your mom are free agents. You are free to list and work with whoever you. My suggestion for you is never, like ever, to sign a year agreement. Don't do that. Do it in 6-month increments. What we do, we'll write into, and because we've run into expired listings, that's basically what we do. We kind of reevaluate where people are at, what happened, marketing. A lot of that has to do with marketing and residential agents not able to market to the right commercial buyers because they just don't have access to them. Uh, we assess that, and then what we'll do is give you a scenario of what we can do for you. It's going to be very different than what you had, but it only goes in 6-month increments, and we write into it, Diana, that if after 90 days your mom and you are not happy with what we're doing for you and how we're performing, you can tear up the contract and go your own way. So, mhm. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah. So she wouldn't be open to like, because I was going to give you our website. I wanted you and your mom to look at it, see the properties that we sold commercial. We only do commercial. So see what we sold. At the end of the day, it's track record. Anybody that you guys meet with, just see what properties they've sold in the last 12 months. If they haven't sold more than, I don't know, 12 months, 20 of them, 15 to 20, they're not, yeah, they're not going to have the track record that you guys need, and they don't have the expertise you guys need. You're looking for you need a commercial agent. So if you're interviewing somebody residentially, all it's going to happen is you're going to go down the same road you were, or it didn't sell for a year. And I want you'll see if you guys decide to work with us. We want what's best for you guys. That's why we write into the contract. If you're not happy after 90 days, you can just tear it up. We've never had anybody do it, thankfully, but we offer that to you as a courtesy. So, do you not think your mom, like, with maybe you as, um, kind of the go-between, she wouldn't be open to that? Mhm. She Yeah, she's the boss. I mean, we know that. It's her building. Mhm. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Um, it didn't it didn't look like you guys had, and let me see, because I thought your last agent was, um, what was that, give me the number of the street address again. Was it 869? 59, that's it, 59. Yeah. I thought your previous agent was. There you are. Yeah, 1.35. Oh, it is. Yeah. It was a Chinese agent. Yeah. They're residential though. That's the problem. It's a residential agent. I know her. I don't know her personally, but I've seen her residential house. So that's the yeah. I mean, here's what I would say. Obviously, it's your mom's decision, and whatever she feels comfortable with is what she's going to do. I'm going to give you our website. It's tipcommercial.com. Yeah, tipcommercial.com. You'll see Jason. He's on the front. He's the owner. He was who I was just talking to. I'm one of the agents there. You'll see me when you look at who we are. But I want you to go to track record and then put in there like mixed use. You could just scroll, but there, if you wanted to get specific to like buildings that are mixed use, we've sold tons of them. It's our wheelhouse. So show that to your mom. I don't know. Maybe she has a change of heart and says, you know what, like these guys know we have the track record for it. So if that's important to her, you know, yeah. Spanish or Chinese? Your mom speaks Spanish too? Hmm. One of my agents, two of my agents are. They're fluent in Spanish. Yeah. Yeah, tell her that I have numerous agents I have 45 agents right now, 46 agents, and, like, I don't know, 4 of them are, they actually live in the area, and they speak Spanish. Probably not. So let me give it to you. It's Daniel at Tip Commercial. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, oh, that's Missouri. It's Daniel Tip Commercial. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm online right now. I'll send you a quick email. What's your email, Diana? Gmail.com. I'm just gonna put in the subject line as Daniel. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is this, because now that I see we possibly could work if now that I know that you would take Spanish. Um, I'm gonna send you over in an email, like, 3 slide decks of properties that we've sold that are like your mom's, and then I want you to see the difference between I mean, I saw the pictures of the how it was marketed to the public, and we're be respectful. We're very different than that, and you're gonna see the upgrade from what we can do to what you had. And then you'll kind of see, all right, maybe this is one of the big reasons why when we list property that was expired, we actually can get it sold and get it sold at the highest price possible. I'm gonna put those in there. Perfect. It sounds like your mom's gonna make a decision in the next, what do you think, like maybe 5, 6 days? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would ask this, and if you could maybe convey this to your mom, to maybe hold off on signing anything until she sees what we sent to you, which you can present to her, and then at least speak to us, and communicate with us and see if we would be a fit. Because look, maybe we'd be a fit, maybe we wouldn't. I think we would, based on our track record and what we can do for you. I think it'd be a good fit because we traded these buildings, at nauseum. This is my wheelhouse. So then it would just be a matter of, does your mom, at the end of the day, Diane, does she trust us? You know, that's it. Hmm. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, we would market to. I understand. So who buys it is going to be important to your mom. Yeah. Hmm. Got it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Got it. I understand. No, I listen. I appreciate the authenticity. I mean, it makes all of this. I wish every seller was like you, where we can just speak openly, understand each other and where we're coming from. Because that's why I make these calls. I mean, and sometimes when I speak to people, I'll hang up and be like, "That's not a fit. Like, I'm not going to pursue that." And then sometimes they are. Most of the time they are because of what we can do. But you're coming from this from your perspective and your mom's perspective, and that's what I need to know. So I appreciate you, just letting me know all of that. You tell me, Diane. I mean, you have a good gauge of you've seen probably looked this up on the web. Now you've seen tip commercial. Um, you talked to me for probably 10 or 15 minutes. Like, what's your gauge? Do you think your mom would be open to if I was to put an email together with some different slide decks about what we can do for you? Would she even be open to like looking at that and talking to the owner of the company, Jason and our Spanish agent? I love it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. 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 Mm. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Well, listen, it's not 0. It's not 0. So here's what I'm gonna do, and I'll do this with your permission. I'll put the email together. I'll email this to you. What day next week is your meeting with the agent, do you know? Okay. That's perfect. So let's do this. I'll put this email together for you today, send it to you, and I'll even send a quick, introduction to myself. It'll be like a 30-second video, so you can at least see who I am and put a face to the name. "Hey, man, it's Daniel from Tip Commercial. Just wanted to say thank you again for giving me some time. Here's the slide decks. Here's how we would be marketing the property. These are the results that we would normally get, we would expect from, your mom's property. If she's open to speaking with us, then, we'd love to set up a time next week. And hey, if not, that's okay too. We always just here to serve you and your mom. So you let us know how you want to do it. 30 seconds, done. I'll follow up with you and then on Monday, give you and your mom the weekend to kind of research us, see what she's feeling. And if, again, if she's like open to it or she's not, either way, I'm okay. But I wanted to at least put our best foot forward with it. That sound good? Perfect. Okay, I have your email. So let me do that, and let me just take it here. So it's Diana, and again, it was LAU. Mhm, at Gmail. Perfect. Okay, I'll get that out to you today, probably in the later afternoon, early evening, because I really want to find properties that are. I have two in mind that we closed in the last year. Do that. So, and then just to give you some advice, and I'm sure your mom has her ways about it, but I guess I would say this: it's very challenging to list a commercial property like this. This is heavy commercial. We have 3 over 3. This is strict commercial with a residential agent. So if your mom is interviewing a residential agent, just it's just the nature of the beast. They're not going to be able to tap into the commercial market the way somebody like us would. They just don't have the access. So if your mom is going to interview somebody that has that dialect that she's looking for, do your best to find somebody that is commercial that has traded commercial properties, not residential. And the other thing is, do not. I would highly recommend not signing for more than 6 months. And again, throw in there, have them throw in there, guy, that you can write it into a contract. Absolutely, have your mom write in there. If after 90 days or 60 days, whatever you want, 90. We go 90. Use us. If after 90 days she's not happy with the progress, she is able to tear that contract up and go home. But now if you don't, you're literally locked into this person for 6 months, and they're not performing. Yes, a year is crazy. I would never do a year. I never advise anybody to do a year. That's like it's like you're in prison for a year, you know? So yeah, I would that would be the first suggestion that I would say is only do 6 months and then write into that. You can write into the contract. We do that. If after 90 days you're not happy, you're free to tear the contract up and go your own and be a free agent. Because that'll really tell you, like, an agent, if they oppose to it, be like, well, why would you be opposed to that? It's based on performance, you know? Like our politicians, God bless them, but they've got a golden parachute because they write into their like they're no matter what happens, like you elect them, like the president's 4 years. You're stuck for this guy for 4 years. I think there should be like year term. You ain't cutting it if after like 8, 9 months, like we can vote you out in a year. So we do this with list. That's why we do this with listings because we want you to be 100% satisfied and and happy. And it's based on performance, so that's the biggest thing here. So I'll leave it at that. I'll get that email out to you today. And again, I want to thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time today. And yeah, we will go from there. Yeah, thanks again, Diane. I appreciate you. You too. Bye. 418. Who is that? Just called back. No. They just called back. I didn't call this guy yet. Who just called me? I called them at 10 a.m. Is it this one? No. I called them today. Hang on, just be patient. All right, this person just called me back, but I can't find their number. All right, whatever. It's in Newark. All right, and anyway, I gotta call my partner back. Hey, bro. All right, this is I mean, shoot, I have somebody that's like it's so perfect, but the problem is they're Chinese, and the mom owns the building, and she had a Chinese agent before, but didn't speak her dialect, and she wants, like, someone who speaks that dialect, and I just had, like, a 20-minute conversation with her daughter, who's in her she's in her 30s, and she said, "My mom speaks Spanish too, but she really wants Chinese." And I was like, "Well, I can get you a Spanish speaker." It's a 3 over 3 in Paterson on Broadway, and I was like, "The numbers aren't that off, but she's like, it's gotta be around this number." But I have the expense sheet, but I know, man. But the numbers aren't that off. I have the whole expense sheet, but listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I said to her, I said, "I'm gonna put a sheet together, with some slide decks that I have from properties that are like this. I'll reach back out to you on Monday because she's meeting with another it's a residential agent she's meeting with, because they don't know any, Chinese, with this dialect." And I was like, "But bro, it's" Yeah, right. Who even knew there was, like, different dialects to one language? It's probably what she's looking for. Um, bro, what? Yeah, we gotta call what's his name? What? Mhm. What's up? Yeah, yeah. I know, man. He's got a bow tie on and shit. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You do, huh? Wow. Yeah. S- okay. Yeah. 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 Yep. No. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with anything you just said to me. Hmm. Yeah, believe me. Sure. Yeah. 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 Oh, I've done these calls. I think I'll run it, but I think having you on it would be important. And here's why. I'll tell you why. Because when he first said to us, like, "Oh, it's gonna be 3%, and then the buyer agent or the buyer's gonna pay the other agent." I was like, "No, it's gonna be like 6 if we double hit it." You were like fucking Superman. You just like rolled it in. We're like, well, we can figure that out. We can negotiate that with the offer when the buyer writes the offer. And I didn't even think about that, which is 100% true. When I do that, just in that moment, just like I'm so fucking tired of hearing people nickel and dime our fee. I just was like, no, this is what it is. And you came in and were like, no, bro, this is how we can do it. And I was like, he's fucking right. So if you hear something that I'm doing that I'm saying to him, you can just piggyback on top of it. Because I have these conversations all day long with residential people that I hey, I appreciate meeting with you after running through everything. I just think your expectations of what the building is worth and what we can deliver, they're just not in sync. Yeah, they're just not. So we just wanted to say yes, yes, yep. All right, do you want to do it now? Yeah, let's do it now. Um let's do that. All right, so I know it was like, yeah, I know. The fucking the well, I know. Well, I'm thinking too. Like, I don't know how often he's been down there. Like, you got a pipe you got ridiculous condensation, a water heater that's ready to explode. Yeah, yeah. So I gotcha. All right, let me patch him in. Was was when did we meet him? Tuesday. There he is. All right, hang on. Mr. Wilson, it's Daniel and Jason. We are good. Did we get you at a good time? Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Excellent. Thank you. All right, he hung up. All right, so yeah, I'll just patch it in. Here, real quick though, bro, pull this up. This is wild. This is my lend. This is the lender that I work with. I didn't know his office is for the 200 Mineral Spring Road in Rockaway. It's right across from the mall, the Rockaway Mall. Wild. I'm going to send you the listing. Hang on, let me pull the listing up. Yes, totally. Hold on, let me find the listing. There it is. Chris Ohab. Yeah, that's that's the lender that like I sat in that office 3 times and did events there in the last 5 months. I hadn't. Hang on, Trimbicki. I'm just going to put in the subject line 200. Here's the here's a listing. Yeah, they're asking 1.1. There's the listing. Yeah. So I don't know who, like, I guess so does the owner, Chris, 'cause there's a guy, Chris Keelan, who's the manager, the owner there. Do they own it? Like, when you get, like, a lender that goes in there, are they leasing it from them, or do they own it? Alright, so he's leasing it. Okay, got it. Tell me, like, is this worth me calling this owner at 1.1? It's yeah. Yeah, that's what I have here. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, my agent remarks here in the MLS is HOA is 1921 monthly, owner willing to lease back until purchase of new location. 4766 square feet. I don't know if there. This is brother, this is why, like, what does it normally go at? 200? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Huh. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Can you alright, can you send me those slide decks? Do you have them? Send me what you have, because that's the intro that I generally get. Because he's gonna get solicited like fucking crazy. That's the in my intro is, "Hey, I know you're getting a lot of calls. I know you're talking to a lot of agents. Most of them are residential. Here's what we do. We speak to clients like yourself that were on the market that weren't able to sell. This is what we can offer you." And then I send them an email, and then I reconnect with them and say, "What did you think about what you saw? What did you like about what you saw? And then, hey, if I can get you on a call with the owner of the company, are you open to that to see if this would be a fit for us to work?" That's what I got with fucking Mr. Wilson after a fucking year and a half. But I hear you, man. Like, I want you to know, like, in my brain, I know. Oh, sure. Yep. And you're right, brother. You're right. These things I don't see, you see them, and that's why it's a good yin and yang. In my then what I know, you probably think of it, maybe you don't. I'm like, fuck. This is a year and a half of like me going back and forth with this fucking guy of like, him jerking me off for like a year, and then finally he agrees, and it's like, all right, but it's not a fit. You know what I mean? But it's all good. Listen, man, there's so much business out there. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, bro. Yep. Yeah. I know. Yes. Yep. I listen, yeah. No, I was just gonna say I had a similar situation, brother. Like, I know these 2 women in Teaneck, and, 13 I sold a building in Jersey City 13 years ago, and I've just kept in contact with them, and they finally reached out, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna sell our house," and I ended up doing it off market and just did a spread and ended up making, like, 44 grand on it because it was an off market, yeah, it had to be off market, so I basically wholesaled it. So, oh, cool. Yes. Alright, good. I'm gonna send it to well, I'm gonna speak to the guy first. I'm gonna call him when I get off the phone with you. But I wonder if I'm not worried about Mr. Wilson. When he calls, he calls. If I'm not able to do it, then but I do wanna get him, uh I wanna get him squared away so we can just be like, "Hey, we appreciate meeting with you, but, again, unfortunately, we just don't feel like we're gonna be able to, give you the results you want, your expectations." So, alright, cool. All right, brother. I'll keep rocking and rolling, and anything new, I'll let you know. But yeah, just keep grinding. So, all right, brother. And did you? John, you said you were speaking to John, doctor Bridgewater. Bridgewater. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. I'll write into my. The only day I can't do next week is late in the week. I'm going to be in Boston. We have an event up there, and I got agents up there, though, so I'm going to be up there Thursday and Friday. It would be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, that we can do it. So yeah, let's figure out like maybe Wednesday. We'll reach back out because he's definitely going to list. It's just a matter of when. So, all right, cool, bro. He's very price driven though. He said it to me twice when I talked to him. Dan, how is this possible that I bought this building and I bought it for 807, whatever it was, and now you're only telling me it's worth like 70 or 80 grand more? Exactly. Okay. Cool. All right, bro. Peace. All right, cool. So that was my partner, guys. We met with a seller on Tuesday. Uh, and this is why commercial is very different than residential. We had to size up the building, and when we did, it's probably going to be about 200 grand less than what the seller wants for the building. And there's also some other things behind the scenes that we just don't think are kosher. So we're going to be telling him. We called him. He had a client with him, but we're basically, if you never heard an agent tell a seller that we're not a fit to work together, this is what's going to happen. So we're going to make the call. He had a client in his office, so he said, "I'll call you back in about 10 minutes." So in the meantime, I'm going to make a few calls to owners, commercial owners. So this is the first one I'm going to do right here. This is Mr. Friedman. So this is an office building, and I am going to call him right now and see what we can do. This is Mr. Friedman. All right, it's ringing, and he's an out-of-state owner of commercial property in Jersey. Ringing. Hi, is this Mr. Friedman? Mr. Friedman, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent up in New Jersey, in like the Morrison, Sussex County areas. The reason I was reaching out to you today, it looked like you had an office condo for sale in Rockaway that came off the market. Yeah, did you have an office condo on the market? Oh, oh, maybe I don't have the right person. I'm sorry about that. All right, so this guy does not own the property. Alrighty. Oh, okay. This is Mr. Wilson. Hello, Mr. Wilson. Hi. I'm good. Let me patch Jason in. Hang on one sec. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Wilson just called back. All right. So before I patch him in, I'll direct it, and then you can just kind of chime in when if you think, yeah, when you have to do it. Hold on. Okay. You there, Jason? Awesome. Mr. Wilson, you there? Doing great. Okay. So Jason and I were just running numbers here and looking at the property as a whole, holistically, and I think that what the problem that we're gonna run into is I don't think that we're gonna be able to meet your expectation of what you feel the building is worth. Really ran these numbers and came back with, a value price of around 800 to between 800 and 850. And I know you turned down 850. You mentioned that to us. Yeah, and I think that's where, we would be putting a valuation on the building. And I just, knowing that you've turned that down already, I don't think that we would be, I think your expectation would be something I don't think we can deliver. So we just want. Yes. Yeah. Yes, and then thank you. Yeah, we just wanted to give you a call, as, we didn't wanna just not call you and let it just kinda go away, so, but we wanted to, yeah, say thank you for meeting us, we really appreciate it, we enjoyed the meeting, Yeah, I just think that, for this one, it would be. Okay. Thank you. You bet. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Yes. Yeah. Just not going to be a fit. Yeah. For what you're looking for and what. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right. So that's that. All right. So that is my partner and I letting a seller know that we just are not a fit. It's just not a fit. And what stinks about this one is I've been following up with him and connecting with him for about a year and a half, and he finally was ready to meet, but, kind of for the building and got an idea of the building itself, it just wasn't, he was looking 950, 70, and had turned down 850, and we valued the building at around 750 to 800. So knowing that that was turned down, it just wasn't a fit. So having to share that, and this is why my partner and I work so well. He brings a different view to something, that I wouldn't see, and I bring view to something that he wouldn't see. So, but on we go. We move on. So, um, so let's keep going here. So I know I have a couple more. So this guy is not the owner of this condo. Let me just see something. He's saying that's not all right. And he said your call is inappropriate. So, all right. This is him. He's saying no. All right. I'm not gonna push the issue. It's fine. I'm not gonna push it. So let me see. This next call we're gonna do is uh yeah, that's the property. All right, maybe this is Mr. Let's see, this Yi. Let's see if this is the owner. I don't know. All right, that's not the number. Ah, all right. Well, keep trying. All right, this one I have not called. This is a rooming house, so I'm gonna give this a call. This is three. This is Adam. It's ringing. Hey, Adam. My name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. I hope I'm calling the right person here. There was a building for sale in Montclair on Valley Road, and I hope I'm calling the owner of that. My partner Jason and I just wanted to get some information because it looks like it came off the market, and we're commercial agents in the area. My number, Adam's 973 255 8714. Look, it's against Thursday. It's about 11:30. You can call me back again at 973-255-8714. Thanks, Adam. All right. That's a loan officer too. Okay. Let me call one more. This one's right down the street from me in Union City. I think this is listed though. I do remember this. I think I remember this being on the market. Let's see. No, came off. All right. Well, it definitely expired. It was on the God, these people, God, these residential agents, man, they lock this stuff up for a year. Crazy. It's just crazy to me. I don't know. All right, this is an 8 fan. So we're gonna call. And this is Marvin. Okay. It's ringing. Right to voicemail. This is him. Uh-huh. He's Spanish and he's leaving a message in Spanish. Ah, the mailbox is full. All right, we're gonna keep calling that gentleman. It stinks, but that's exactly what I need. Yes, that is what I need. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, believe me, I appreciate that. Uh, it's never easy telling a seller that you're not a fit to work together, but those are conversations that we have to have sometimes. And today was one of those days. And it's in his best interest not to work with us, and it's in our best interest not to work with him. Because again, at the end of the day, his expectation and he can deliver, they're not in alignment. So did I want to have that? No, but okay. There's nothing I can do about it. So, all right. Who I'm trying to think who else did I need to talk to. Oh, I know who I needed to talk with. Where's follow-up boss? I have a few that I need to speak with. Really? Come on. There we go. What are we doing here? When did I? I spoke to her. It's September 11th, Barbara. Yeah, I'm gonna give Barbara a call. Three. It's ringing. Good morning, Barbara. This is Daniel, EXP and Real Estate Solutions. We spoke probably about 2 weeks ago. I just wanted to reach back out. I was actually in the area yesterday and just thought about you and wanted to connect and see if there's been any change or if you're where you are, and if there's anything that we can do. You're ready to meet with us to kind of get an idea of things and expectations as far as the properties go. So when you have a moment, give me a call, 973-255-8714. And I did email you too. I think you said that you received it, but I just wanted to make sure that you did. Okay. Thanks again, Barbara. Look forward to hearing from you. All right. Okay. All right. Who else do we have? All right. Let's see. Who else do we have? All right. This is for Barbara. Okay. So created the note. Now we'll make a task. Follow up. Well, today is so let's do. We're gonna do Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Perfect. Okay. Do cash offers. Perfect. Oh, I know what I wanted to do today too. I'm gonna just make a few calls in my phone. Oh, I know. That's funny. All right. Humberto's sick, so we're not going to do that. All right. I think I'm pretty good. I'm actually going to it's 11:30 and I haven't, so I'm going to 86 this and get something to eat, and then I'm going to make some more calls afterward. I got to refresh. I'm at this 2 hours. I need to refresh. So, all right. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to refresh. I've been at this about 2 hours. I haven't eaten yet. So I'm going to refresh. And probably hit the phone again. I don't know. Early afternoon. I want to get something going. Yeah. I got to eat, Rob. I haven't eaten yet, brother. And then I'll probably hit some probates later. I wanted to get these commercials done. So I appreciate y'all and everybody watching, Rob and a couple others on Insta. Yeah, and it's never, again, I'll say this, guys, it's never fun to share with a seller that you're not a fit to work together. My partner and I did. We met with this gentleman, and it just was good. I'm glad, Rob. That's awesome. I love hearing that, man. Look, I'll share this with you guys before I go. So, there are two types of ways to get leads. There's outbound, which is what I'm doing right now, going out into the marketplace to find deals, and inbound, where it's like sellers are raising their hand and saying, "Hey, I'm looking to sell," and then you have to go and find those. I have two sources for that. Is my skill level going out and making phone calls, and then the second way is, again, going where sellers are raising their hand and saying, "I'm looking to sell. Can I get an offer?" I do that. I have both, and we're able to list property. And whether you do it creatively or on the retail market, it just keeps your things going. So I'm going to work those leads probably in the afternoon today. I might jump on it and stream it again. I'm not sure, but you have to be able to pivot. The expireds and the for sale by owners, they just aren't. Right now, it's not. Those weren't good lead sources for me. So I pivoted to different lead sources, commercial and cash offers. And I'm getting more familiar with the creative financing space. I see bigger spreads there. And, those are, all you need is one, you'll clear 30, 40 grand on one. So my goal is to do one of those a month. I already did one in August, and I'm looking to do one here. I have one we're trying to work the numbers right now. And it'd be a good spread. It'd probably be about 40 to 50,000 on a spread. So we're working that one now. And then that's not including, just listings and on the retail market. So, but you have to be able to reinvent yourself. And that's what I've done and am doing. But I also have proximity to people that are doing it at a high level. And I'm able to just talk to them, what's working for them, and mimic it, model it. I'm a huge fan of modeling. So if you guys can model me and watch what I'm doing and then say, well, that's what I want to do, because he's getting, he just closed one last month for $44,000. It made, the spread was 44. I'll help teach you guys that. And then again, that's why I keep putting up the Do More Deals with Daniel.com website, because it's got everything on there. If you're looking to, work with me, there's different platforms and ways you can do it. So I appreciate y'all very, very much. And I hope that you guys are closing deals and making deals happen. And my wish is that you watching and listening to me talk to sellers helps you. That's always the end goal here. So I appreciate you too, Rob. I'm glad you're making calls. That's awesome. And anything that I can help mentor you with, or not even mentor, just if you need help with, you want to role play something before you go on an appointment, Rob, let me know, man. I'm more than happy to do it for you. I do it for the agents that are in my downline, and I'm more than happy to do it for, even though you're not, it doesn't matter. If I can help you get that listing, brother, that's all that matters. So that's the goal. So you guys were able to hear me say to a seller, hey, appreciate you very much. Appreciate meeting with you, but just think that not a fit for us to work together. So glad you're able to hear that. All right, y'all. Great day. I might be back on in maybe a couple hours, hour or two. I just want to get some food and then just kind of see how I'm going to game plan the rest of the day. So be well. Peace.